Once there was a great king who had won many battles and ruled a vast kingdom. He was brave, intelligent, and generous to his people. Because of this, everyone in his court praised him endlessly. And slowly, the king began to believe he was the wisest and greatest ruler who ever lived. Seeing this, his oldest advisor grew worried, but everyone else in the court enjoyed the king's pride, because a proud king rewarded flattery generously. One day, the king announced a strange decision. He said, "There is a poor gardener outside the palace gates. Every day he bows to me and says nothing else. I think he is a simple, foolish man who has nothing to teach anyone." Hearing this, the whole court laughed along with the king, agreeing that the gardener was simple-minded and unremarkable. The old advisor did not laugh. He quietly left the court and walked to the gardener's small hut outside the gates. He asked him, "Every day the king passes you, and you simply bow and say nothing. Do you have nothing to say to a great king?" The gardener smiled and replied, "Sir, I have plenty to say, but let me ask you something first." He led the advisor behind his hut, where there stood an enormous ancient tree, taller and stronger than any tree in the king's own garden. The advisor asked, "How did you grow such a magnificent tree while the king's gardeners struggle with theirs?" The gardener replied, "Sir, look at this tree. When it was young, it bent low in every storm instead of standing stiff against the wind. Because it bent, it never broke. Its roots grew deeper every year because it never wasted its strength, resisting what it could not control. The trees that stand stiff and proud are the first ones the storm destroys. I bow to the king every day. For the same reason this tree bends, not because I have nothing to say, but because I have seen what happens to those who stand too straight and too proud." The advisor returned to the court, stunned. He told the king everything the gardener had said. The king sat in silence, and for the first time in years, he did not respond with pride. Instead, he went himself the next morning to visit the gardener. From that day on, the king still ruled with strength, but he listened more than he spoke, and he began asking questions instead of only accepting praise. His kingdom grew steadier, because a ruler who bends when needed rarely breaks, and a ruler who never bends eventually falls. Friends, this story teaches us something important. Some people show their strength by standing tall and demanding recognition, but real strength is often shown by those who know when to bow, when to listen, and when to stay quiet. The tallest trees are not the ones that never bend. They are the ones that survive every storm because they knew when to lower themselves. Humility is not weakness. It is the deepest kind of strength, because it takes real courage to put your pride aside. If this story taught you something today, please like this video and share it with someone who needs to hear it. I'll see you next time with another story like this. Until then, stay humble, stay grounded, and keep growing quietly, like roots beneath the soil.